Hey guys, it's Brandon. Going to have a special game today. A 5-minute dual commentary game versus my friend Christoph on the Internet Chess Club, aka Chessexplained, International Master. I'm on the ICC for Mac app here, which is it's nice. It's a different app, but you know I find it to be like a pretty nice thing here. I played playing a Queen's Indian or maybe a Queen's Gambit declined here, or possibly a Bogo Indian. I didn't feel like getting into any Nimzo Indian stuff. So anyway, oh, he played Knight C6. Yeah, maybe I'll just play A3 here to prepare Knight to C3 without Bishop B4. Stuff like that. Maybe also I can play Bishop here. I'm not sure. I don't know what this move Knight C6 is. Is this some version of the tango, maybe? Oh, I guess he wants to play a quick E5. So maybe if I play Knight C3, he'll play E5. Actually, right now my rating is a little bit higher than his on... Oh, okay, we're going in for a King's Indian type position almost, but with not a quick E5. So, yeah, I guess I'll just put my pawn in center. Yeah, this is the standard. We're doing a 15 plus 5-minute game here. And I want to play bishop to E3 and such. I'm not sure if it's too slow or not. I'm not sure. I'm just going to develop this bishop and castle. So this is the standard rating pool, which he doesn't play, but as an international master, he gets a basic rating of 2,000. So he's never really played a rated game, and I've played a bunch of rating games, so he should, you know, be in the 24, 2,500 rating probably on this if he were to actually play rated. So, okay, let's just castle, and we'll see what's going on here in this game. Yeah, rook to E8. I think he wants to play E5, and if I respond to E5 with D5, I think that should be okay for me. Maybe I should play H3 to stop. I'd like to play H3 just to give my king an escape square. Stop Knight G4 so I can play bishop to E3 without Knight G4 harassing the bishop on E3. And yeah, I think my position is okay. Just, you know, I have the big center and he has the smaller center. Yeah, E5. Yeah, if I play D5, he might go. We might get into some kind of King's Indian stuff where he plays this knight here, and then F5, F4. So I'll have to be very quick on the queen side, and he'll try to checkmate me. Or I could keep the center open, but then he'll have a lot of pressure on E4. That's the point of the rook. So I got to get a quick B4 in. Oh, he played knight to D4. So can I take this chance just to develop the bishop here on E3? Takes the knight, bishop takes. Yeah, maybe that's okay. So my plan is going to, in some way, involve... I don't mind if he takes the light square bishop. Excuse me. That I would be okay with because it's sort of, I don't know, blocked in here by these pawns. And he'd be giving up a pretty good knight for the bishop. Maybe he can actually just sacrifice the knight on account of having pressure on the e4 pawn. So like takes, knight takes, bishop takes, then knight takes e4, rook takes. I could play queen takes, but then there would be discoveries with the bishop on the diagonal, probably. So I'm not entirely sure he has to give this knight is not. I'm not entirely sure the knight is hanging because of the pressure on e4. Okay, he decided to take the bishop. Now I suspect he'll probably move the knight and play for, yeah. F5. I could move my own knight to e1 to d3 to prepare to challenge his knight if it comes in on f4, and maybe respond to f4 with f5 with f4. Yeah, maybe I would give up my dark square bishop. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that yet. Or I could respond to f5 with f3 and then drop the bishop back to f2. Try to hang on those dark squares. The knight will also come to d3, challenging the knight on f4 and the c5 square. So this is sort of a King's Indian, a delayed sort of King's Indian setup. Both of us, he played like e6 first instead of e5 in one move, but we've ended up in this King's Indian pawn structure where I have h3 and a3 played. Oh. Queen, yeah, supporting the piece on f4. Well, I should probably get the knight to d3. Or should I play f3 first? See, knight d3, he might play knight f4 attacking, knight takes, pawn takes, and he'll have this pressure with this open file. He'll have an extra pawn on the king side. So maybe I play f3 first. So I can prepare to retreat the bishop onto f2 and then challenge the knight. Also, putting the bishop on f2 will attack the queen. So try to chase the queen out of those squares. Actually, that was a horrible idea because now he plays this move. But then I play queen f2. So pinning the knight, that's what I'm relying on. Yeah, should have thought a little bit more about that. Knight to g3, queen f2. He might have just defended. He might be able to just defend the queen. Yeah, he really might be able to do that. Because the rook is entombed on f1 and won't have a square to go to. So maybe I should have thought a little bit more about that. Well, maybe, let's see, knight g3, queen to f2, and then he can just play like bishop f6. He can't play g5 because I take it. No, he could play even g5. Yeah, my rook just doesn't have a square. So, I mean, what would I even do in that case? I don't think he has enough to sack on h3 yet. I'm not entirely sure, but my queen is doing a nice job defending the rank here. Knight g3, bishop f2 doesn't work because he takes my queen with check. But knight g3, queen f2, bishop h6. And yeah, you know, I don't know. Well, he's thinking here. So maybe he is thinking about the lines with knight g3. Maybe if he gives me a move here, I'll play knight to d3, not bishop f2, because if he plays something like, I don't know, king h8, bishop f2, he just plays knight to g3, and then I don't want to give up my dark square bishop, and which I'll essentially be forced to do in order not to lose the exchange. So if he gives me a move, knight d3, oh, this move is surprising. Maybe there were some other ideas and tactics that I wasn't considering in the position. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe he just wants to put more. He doesn't. I don't know. Oh, of course. That was ridiculous. I just forgot to eliminate the possibility of not losing the exchange. Stupid. Stupid, stupid. Thought all about that and then I just sort of forgot about it. Probably should have just played bishop to f2 there. What a dumb idea that was. Alright, well, playing down the exchange here. So that is unpleasant. And, yeah, wow, just dumb. Yeah, I don't even know where I'll just stick the queen here and I'll take the exchange, I guess. But oops, what can I do? That was just dumb. Why I didn't just play bishop f2? No compensation for the exchange, so I'm going to have to be really, really quick on the queen side here. And really try to drum something up. Okay, I'll let him play f4, and I'll play bishop f2. I mean, what else can I do here? There's really no point in me playing on, but, you know, might as well. But what else am I doing? Oh, dumb, wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm not sure if he should play f4 or what. Maybe f4, bishop f2, queen g5 is probably good. Threatening bishop takes. So then I move. I don't know. Queen g5 is, oh. Yeah, he wants to trade dark square bishops now, so I'll be really weak on the dark squares. Yeah. Not much of a way for me to avoid that unless I play king h2, bishop to here. I could play queen e1. Queen e1, just to try to prevent him from playing bishop to h4 here, to exchange the dark square bishops, is my idea. Yeah, he's coming on the king side. That's for sure. You know, my rook is actually sort of imprisoned. And there's not much I can do about it. Yeah. Oh. Well, what can I do besides try to put some pressure on the queen side? Knight b5. Maybe queen to the c file, try to get this fork. But I'll definitely get mated on the king side. He just chases me away. Yeah. Knight to b7 doesn't do anything. So I guess I just have to come back and yeah, I mean, what's there to do? What's there to really do? Play back, I guess. Yeah. And my bishop is almost trapped, and yeah, this game is no longer worth playing. So I guess I shall just resign this one. I mean, this attack is going to be way too strong.